Shalom, Mitzvah. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah, He who breathes life. Behold the nail hands. His son Yahusha, Yahuwah is salvation. The Ruach HaKodesh, the set-apart spirit, the comforter, the ones who leads us in all truth. I pray that all is well with you and your family. Praying you will be obedient and that you will accomplish all that Yahuwah has given you to do. Today's lesson, we're going to talk about get some rest. Get some rest. Not just natural sleep, but resting in your soul. Abiding in rest. Peace that surpasses all understanding, that will guard your heart and mind by the Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach. Now, let's talk about rest. Natural rest. Rest is so important. You need rest. You have to have rest because rest helps your body to recuperate. Helps your body to build back up again so you can get up the next day and endure the rigors of life. If you don't get any rest, listen to me, naturally, if you find yourself not getting any rest, you're just overcome by things. You're just not resting. Don't you know it's a dangerous thing for not getting rest? Your body was built for you to get some rest. The Bible says rest in Yah. Rest in Him. Let me tell you how dangerous it is not to rest and not to allow yourself to be stressful. 2016, I was facing some difficult moments in my life, some hard times, some hard tests, and I found myself not resting, but I was thinking about stuff and stressing out over this, stressing out over that, and I found myself in a dangerous place. I never knew that stress was an enemy against my body, or stress was an enemy against my soul. Stress is so dangerous that it will deplete a very powerful substance that's in your body called magnesium. Stress is so dangerous that once your magnesium level has depleted or is gone, it's guaranteed heart attack. It's guaranteed strokes. Have you ever heard the doctor say that they died of natural causes? One of the main reasons, or they died of a heart attack, they died of a stroke. Majority of that stuff comes from magnesium levels being depleted. Stress depletes your magnesium. What is magnesium? Magnesium is the thing that's in your body that helps your muscles to relax. Calcium helps your muscles to constrict. So if you have your fist closed up, look at your fist, close your fist. When you open your fist, that's magnesium. When you close your fist, that's calcium. Open, magnesium, close, is calcium. That's muscles relaxing like a heart muscle, heartbeat. Open, boop, boop, close. Magnesium, calcium. So you have to have magnesium in your body, and one of the ways to keep magnesium in your body is to go to the doctor. They give you a shot, over-the-counter medicine that has magnesium in it. You got different nuts, different foods that have magnesium in them, and you also can take what we call an Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt bath is full of magnesium. It's magnesium salt. That's how you can also get magnesium in your body, but you have to go as directed. Use things as directed. Don't go overboard, but put it back in your body. Now, I'm using this analogy up front to get to a scriptural point. Take care of yourself. Allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to sleep. Not getting enough sleep can kill you. That's how serious it is. Not getting enough rest can kill you. What we need to do is be at peace. The scripture says, rejoice in Yah always. And again, I say rejoice. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer, supplication, with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto Yah, and the peace of Yah that passes all understanding shall guard your heart and mind by the Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach. He wants you to rest. He wants you to be at peace. I talk about peace a lot because I understand the value of peace, especially in this rat race we're in today. This world is moving at a high speed. It's moving. Well, and for the most part, Yahuwah said that He's going to speed up the time to protect the very elect, because there's some stuff out here going on right now that even the very elect can be deceived if we're not watchful. So, but in the midst of the storm, in the midst of your trials and tests, make sure you find yourself getting some rest. Make sure you rest, not only in body, but in mind. Rest, relax, exercise. Do something to get the stress off of you. Take care of yourself. And we don't think that exercise is necessary. The Bible said bodily exercise profited little. Yes, it does. It profits a little. It gives you something. It might not be the all in all. You need word, you need prayer. Yes, we need all that, and you need to fast. But the natural thing, when it comes down to your body being taken care of, you need rest, and you need to exercise, and you need to eat properly. Those are some of the things that you need to do. Now we're going to get into the scripture here, and you're going to understand where I'm going with getting some rest. You remember how Yahushua was on the ship one time with his disciples, and he was asleep. The Bible said in the hinder part of the ship, in the back of the ship, he was asleep. He was knocked out. And the storm arose, and the disciples began to fret, and they began to fear because the storm was so strong, but the Messiah, Yahushua, was back there sleeping. And they said, Master Adonai, if you care not that we perish, you don't see we're about to die here? He woke up from his sleep in full rest, in peace, and rebuked the wind. What was the first thing he said? Peace, be still. Hush. I got this. I'm on board with you. Relax. I want to take care of this. Stop toiling so much. Just relax. Rest in me. He was teaching them a valuable lesson about, even though the storm was raging, he's trying to teach us to walk by faith and not by sight. I'm going to read the scripture here. This is going to be a short lesson today. Mark the 6th chapter, the 30th verse. And the apostles gathered themselves together unto Yahushua and told him all things. They were going through a lot. Both what they had done and what they had taught. They had been teaching. They had been doing a lot of things. And they wanted to come back and tell the Messiah, Hamashiach, what they had been doing and how they've been working and pushing the word out there as he had taught them. And Yahushua said unto them, look what he said. Since you've been doing all that, he said, come ye yourself apart into a desert place, get alone, and rest a while. What? He didn't say, well, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so happy. I appreciate you going to do that. No, he was very happy. He was glad that they were very obedient. But he knew after doing all they did, after working like they did, after preaching the word, after teaching like they had taught in the villages, in the surrounding areas, he knew they don't understand all the virtue that has left their body. They need to come and get some rest. Now listen to the rest of the scripture. I'm going to start at the 31st verse again. And he, Yahushua, said unto them, come ye yourself apart in a desert place and rest a while. For there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. They didn't even have enough time to eat. They were so busy taking care of people. Oh, look what happened. They were smart. They listened to wisdom. You have to be able to listen to wisdom in order to make it. The 32nd verse said, and they did what? Departed into a desert place by ship. What? Privately. They got to themselves. They went on vacation. Take a trip. Go on vacation. Get away. Vacation don't have to always be going to the Bahamas, going to Jamaica, which are great places to go to. I've been to both. But get away. Take a trip. Shut it down sometimes. Get by yourself. Relax. You need to rest. I'm a witness. I have lived this. And I'm encouraging you to abide by these same rules. If you don't, it can take you out. Listen, if you and I don't get the proper rest, we can truly come apart at the seam and may never fully recover. It was so bad on me, I was sitting in the bed shaking for 3 weeks because my nerves were on edge because of all the stress. And I had to teach myself. I had to start worshiping again. I had to start resting again. I had to keep myself in a state of worship and resting. Ended up having anxiety attacks, panic attack, going through all kind of stuff. And I told you that in some other lessons, but I know y'all have me doing these practical lessons right now because we need to live in this practical realm of the word. Then we can go into other things. We need to get ourselves together first. We try to do all kind of stuff without taking care of ourselves. Yes, we want to know who we are. We want to know where we come from. We want to get rid of all these lies, which a lot of lies have been taught to us as Yah's people. We have been put in strange places. But listen to me. Get that body together. Get your mind together. Then while we rest in and getting our minds together, you can receive. You can take in more. You can study better. You can relay better. That's why a lot of times we're fussing and cussing and going off on each other because we don't have the proper diet. We don't eat right. We don't sleep right. And we fellowshipping with the wrong folks. We're around a bunch of messy folks. Get around folks that's like-minded, that think like you. Rest in Yahuwah. So I want you to listen at this. We're about at the end. Go to sleep. Go to bed. Try to eat right. Take your Epsom salt bath when you can. It relieves a lot of tension and stress. It also restores magnesium in your body that is depleted because of stress. If the body has no magnesium, a stroke and heart attack is inevitable. I told you that before. Remember that. Go to that Dollar Tree, go to the dollar store, go to Walmart, wherever you can. Pick up you some Epsom salt. Start taking care of yourself. It's going to help you relax. It's going to help you rest. And remember this right here. Rest is so powerful that rest is a weapon given to us by Yah. The enemy hates it because he wants you to stress and be occupied all the time. But Yahuwah is saying to you today, I want you to rest. I want you to enjoy me. I want you to live like you're supposed to live and complete your assignment that I have given to you. Rest in Yahuwah. Rest in him. Be of good cheer, for he has overcome the world. We love you. Shalom.